Hello everybody and welcome, this is Shield Maiden DK and today we are looking further into Center Station Simulator. We had some jank going on last time. I am hoping we are not having the same problems this time. We are going to build a water bottle machine and we were looking into building all of these. Yeah, I think that was what we were doing right now. We're gonna need some gold and silver ingots. Why am I not able to pick anything up? Try this. Look if that will help us. Because we couldn't pick anything up. At least the door recognizes us. Let's see, can we? Are we able to pick up now? Yes, okay. How did I throw again? There we go. Good. That's aluminium. Flashlight apparently. Iron. Flashlight. That's gold right there. Why do it not say what it is? Let's see. Well, apparently we can't see what the items are before we pick them up. I'm not sure if that's a bug or if it's just how it is. Let's see. What do we have here? Gold ingots. There we go. Drop that one down. And we were building here. Looks moist enough. This one is going good. I'm not sure why I cannot see the items right now. I think didn't it used to illuminate what the items were? I think. Is it me having a slight problem with the game? I can't remember. Okay, we will figure it out as we go. I think that's how we're gonna do it. Let's see, we were making some boards here. Not sure what, but we were going to look into the water bottle machine. We were going to look at that machine for water bottling. I guess we're gonna put it right around here for now at least. There we go. I think that's good. Yeah. We're gonna need a main block, a conveyor belt, a chassis, a water pump, and a back cap block. Okay. So let's look. Why can't I get out? Thank you very much. Right now we're just making all these because we're gonna need them. I'm very happy for the flashlight today. Let's see, more of these. There we go. Drop this one. Gonna pump out some more of the gold for now. And then we're gonna look into build this one. We are trying to get organized just a tiny bit. I'm not sure how well it will go, but we will try. There we we go. Getting all the lovely bamboo planted. There we go. And these have soon to be finished. Then we got the carts. Then we're gonna look into mingling with the water bottle machine. So let's look into it. Let's see, where is it going to be? Going to be. What is it going to be? We can look into this one. What do we need for it? We need electric quartz, silver ingot, and cobalt ingots. So we could take some of the silver ingots and electric card. An electric card. Can I grab it, please? Take it. There we go. Okay. Then put it in here, along with silver ingots. And then we're gonna need one more silver ingot and a cobalt ingot to make that one. There we go. Gold. In here. And this gold bar in there. Put that one in here as well. And take the gold bars out of here. There we go. And then we're gonna put more silver in. And we're gonna head up for some cobalt, at least one cobalt. There we go. Let's head up for some cobalt. I know I can just teleport it, but when we only have this one, it's like not necessary. So let's head out to the mine shaft and take some cobalt. We're gonna need quite a few cobalt, so let's clear out the cobalt in here. I think that's good enough. And run back down with the cobalt. And then we're gonna see what we're going to do. Of course, we're gonna smelt some of the cobalt. Gotta plop some new coal in here. There we go. And here on we're going to do the water bottle machine. We're gonna need a main block, 2 iron ingot, 1 electric card, 1 plastic, and 1 cable. We should have the cable and the electric card. Now it says what we need. Okay, plastic and iron ingots. So plastic and iron ingot. There we go. There we go. First things up. We made this one. There we go. Let's look at the next one. The conveyor belt. 3 iron ingots and motor, plastic and electric card. This one needs plastic and iron ingot. We can make that one first. There we go. And this one. Just gonna take it as it comes. Okay. Then we're gonna need this one. Pipe, electric cord, motor. This one. Okay, do we have any electric cords and such? No, and no pipe. So, back to menu, main components, pipe. Let's make 5 pipes then. That shouldn't be hard to do. That's 1. That's 2. And I'm putting it in there to store them so we don't have them laying all around. There we go. And this one. And the next one. There we go. Now we do have some pipes, okay? That's the silver. We're gonna need some cobalt. There we go. Good. We did need some motors, some small motors. They need ingot and copper, so let's do that. Iron. Iron. So we're gonna need to make copper ore to get the motors going. Good thing we smelted all the iron here. Good. Iron. So now we just need some copper smelted. And we do have copper laying around here. So that's good. And then we should have the motors as well. And then we should be able to do the next part. We're just gonna make these. The cobalt. And then we're gonna go into the next phase of making the ingots for the motors. There we go. Good. We can now get rid of some of all these. There we go. There we go. And this one. Mad scientist in the lab here. Hello, Fragrance! Yeah, sure. You can just stick around for as long as you want. You're always welcome. And I know it's getting late down at yours, and it's a normal day. You got plenty to do. Always nice to have you in. There we go. Just sorting, trying to organize, not having a total chaos here. I know that's kinda hard in this game not to have a total chaos, but I'm doing my best. There we go. At least some of it. Okay, there we go. Put this in. And this one's out. This one's out. This one's out. And here we go. Some more ingots getting made. Some copper ingots. We're gonna need them. And then we're gonna put this one in this one. How? Why? Am I missing iron in it? Now, what am I doing wrong? How much cobalt is needed in that fucker? That's right. I missed one silver. Ooh, that's going to be excited. I'm voting for you, and I will ask tomorrow how it went. I hope, fingers crossed it will go very well for you, especially if you want the job, of course. I kinda guess you want. Would be weird applying for a job you don't really want. Okay, it could be a temporary job, I know that, but you know what I mean. Is this silver? Yes. There we go. Now we got 2 orbs of globs. Good. What is this? Silver. We can maybe be able to make one more orb over here. These ingots are very hard to teleport. At least when they're laying here. There we go. What are you? You're iron. If you go here, along with your friend, and another friend, there we go. Copper's finished there. Good. And another friend here. There we go. Put one more copper into this one. Trying to stay a little organized. I know it's not easy. Yeah, I kind of figured you would like the job, because it would be weird to apply for a job you didn't really want, wouldn't it? Of course, it could be a temporary job you just have until you reach the end goal and get what is in your mind, for sure. I know some people do have this like temporarily job where until they find the right one, just to stay in work. Okay, we kinda sorted out all of this shit now. Kind of. We're gonna need more silver for sure, especially to make the orbs of transportation. And we're having the last couple being made here for the motor here. So yeah, that's about it. And I can see on the chat that I actually put the respawn from chat to stream on a little lower setting that at a little higher latency than I normally have. Apologies for that. Hope you all can live with it. I'm sure it will be good and you'll have a blast. And it is the first real job out of college, so it is never as you expect. I think it will always be something else than what you may expect. I think that's just the case. Okay, water bottle. We did make that one. We're gonna make a conveyor belt. We should have all the items. Yes, iron ingots. We got that right here behind our butt. There we go. And a plastic. There we go. Just playing mad scientist here. There we go. Good. And next one up is the bottled water pump. We should be good with that one too. We are missing an iron ingot, so we are gonna for sure put up some more junk from upstairs. So just gonna put this over here, put them to work while we're not here, because well, technically they could just burn out, but that would be a shame as well. Gold. We got 2 teleportations. Ah, okay, you had some experience from your bachelor. Okay, well, it's going to be different anyway, because it's the first job out of college and it's like a whole new world, and hopefully something that fits the degree. And yeah, you know, you absolutely know what I'm talking about. Get out of that, please. Okay, there we go. 5 teleporter. Doom. There we go. Good. And we were looking for, what is this? Iron ore. Good. Iron ore. We were looking for the dark stuff. Not the totally dark stuff, but the semi-dark stuff here. Cleaning out the mine shaft, cleaning out the mine shaft. We are doing that. Okay. And we're gonna look for some silver as well, so let's get to it. We're gonna mine away. But I'll have my fingers crossed that you'll get the job, no matter what. And hopefully, it's going to be a dream. I remember, especially after I got my degree in elder care, that it was very, 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 very important, especially the first job, the like first real job after to land it. And I had this dream about it just being perfect, and well, of course it wasn't, but it was a job and I had fun. Worst thing about elder care is not the elderly people you're attending. Actually, most of them is very, very sweet. Worst thing about elder care, especially in Denmark, is that there's very, 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 very much populated with women in that line of work. And when there's many women together, not many men, it tends to be a hen house, and people are backstabbing bitches and talking in the corners, and yeah, you know. And I'm just not like that. I'm straightforward, and I hate those kind of behavior. So I'm just not cut for working with too many women at once. I'm not generally cut to work with people because I'm too honest. Yeah, office politics. Um, but even there is politics about not bitching, nagging, backstabbing and such, it will happen anyway. And I'm just not into it, and I hate it. And I'm absolutely not good at shutting up. And also in the old workplace I had, everyone was unhappy about something, and I was the only one wanting to say it to our office manager or team leader, call it whatever you want. And then I went in telling what everyone was unhappy about, and then she asked the others if I was alone with it or if it was a general opinion. And we had talked about it before I was going to the team leader, and everyone agreed with me. And then when the team leader asked around, nobody had ever heard of it. And I just hate that. Ooh, cool. That's going to be exciting to make a online indie card game. It sounds exciting, at least. But I guess your line of work is more mixed up than, for example, Elder Care is. There's more men in your line of work than it is. It's okay. I kind of just don't like working with too many women, I guess. I'm an old hag. That's what is wrong. I'm angry, noisy, and old hag. So yeah. Ooh, that's going to be exciting, especially if you get it to test it. I'm looking forward to hear more about it, at least, and also if you even get the job. I of course hope you do. I hope all the best for you. Only the best. Okay, that was iron. Let's see, do we have any silver sneaking around? It seems like we have some. It's absolutely annoying finding a way around in this mess I'm making. There we go, more silver, 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 silver. I see some silver slivers. Silver, silver, silver. Where are you? And the dog is thinking, I'm not named Silver, why is she calling that name? Okay, I think we're good. Yeah, I think male-dominated workplaces is mostly not as bitchy as the female-dominated. At least that's my experience, also from other places out in the world. Like, I have some hobbies that's not totally dominated by women, like I'm going hunting in real life, and that's more a male thing, at least here in Denmark. Um, and that's when we have the meetings before a hunt or something like that. It tend not to be as bitchy naggy naggy bitchy nag nag as when there's too many women cluttered together. I'm not in for all the drama. It's okay for women to be drama queens as long as they keep it away from me. Drama lama ding dong, I can't use it to a sing song. Um, I had enough of that when I was younger. I think mostly, at least all women have this phase in our life where we are drama queens in our teens, if that makes sense. Some do not grow away from it, and some do. And I tend not to like those who do not grow out of the drama queen phase. I very much have a sister-in-law that sometimes might be a little drama queen. And, well, nothing bad about her. It's just not the flaw I'm very fond of. best thing about my ex-in-laws was that both my ex-mother-in-law and my ex-sister-in-law was drama queens, and my ex-father-in-law was a wuss. So when we went for like family dinners, if I said something wrong, my ex-mother-in-law and my ex-sister-in-law would begin bitching at each other. My ex-father-in-law would pull away from it. My ex-husband would try to interrupt it, and I was leaning back, smiling, and just looking over the wonders I done. I know, it's evil, but it was fun. It worked like a charm every fucking time. Just being evil, sitting there watching my creation while everyone else is arguing, and my ex-dad-in-law was looking like, oh no, shit is gonna blow up. Yeah. I like it when I can just pull myself out of the equation and look at it, not being a part of it. I absolutely do not want to be a part of it, though. No! No, 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 no. Go out. Thank you very much. Electric cable, electric cord. We should have everything we need. Electric cord. There we go. We are now up for water. Woohoo! Water. Still water. Start. Select start. Boing, boing. Oh, looks like we're gonna have problems with the generators. We might even scrub some floors while we're here. There we go. Are you dirty? You dirty panels. There you go. Scrub a scrub. Scrub a scrub. There we go. Good. Head to a shop, use the tab key, use the building shop tab, and use the liquid tab to build a small drink refrigerator. Okay. Shop. Decoration. Shop. 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 Storage. Shop. Food. I'm getting used to it. Shop. There we go. I'm almost certain I'm gonna regret this, because then I'm gonna make cashier and lights. There we go. We need some things for that. Dirty, dirty. Let's see. Shop. What did we need? Small fridge and 4 planks of wood. We do have 2 planks of wood downstairs, so we're gonna make. There's more dirty, dirty. I can just run around, clean up the mess for now. Boom. Am I gonna smash you? What's happening? Why is it dirty everywhere? Fucking storm. There we go. Looking pristine. There we go. Why can't I do anything about this? I don't like the dirt. There we go. Piss off. Thank you. There we go. Good. Good, good, good. Now it looks good. At least in here. Good. We're gonna make a few more planks of wood. Are you dirty again? Are you shitting me? You're getting fucking dirty all the time up here. I have other things to do than running around brushing off the panels, and it's the same too. There we go. Good. Down to the basement. Down to our lair. Gonna take this one. Plop it on here. There we go. Gonna run this through a few times as long as we have power for it. And then the generator goes haywire, and yeah. Good. Now we have the bolts we need. Woohoo! Going, going. There we go. Good. What are we making here? Iron, iron, iron. No iron bunches. Good. Just gonna put you down here for now. We got somewhat organized down here, not really, but somewhat. There we go. Good. Then we're gonna look into small fridge. We can make solar panels. Oh my you. Lots of things. Okay, small fridge, gas station, nuclear fountains, cake machine. Ooh. Yeah, it feels a little faster. It do actually feels a little faster. Not much, but a little. A little do also do a lot here. We need, we should be good on all of that. One cable, one card, one motor, plastic, fantastic. I'm a Barbie girl in a Barbie world. Life in plastic, it's fantastic. You can touch me here, brush me everywhere. Imagination. I grew up on Barbie Girl, basically. It's a Danish band, so... Well, let's see. That's silver. There we go. Can we take the planks? Yes, we can. Good. Let's run up with those. Wee, going, going. There we go. Now we're cooking with water. That sounded wrong. Cooking with water. Can we put in from this? No. And lights. There we go. There we go. Take the Orbs of Doom with us downstairs again. I guess Barbie Girl was all over the world. It was very popular everywhere. But being Danish and it's a Danish band, I guess we heard it even more than many others. And no shame in that. I like Barbie Girl. It's still a good song. Actually, I do like some of the new songs Aqua came out with too. They're not as popular, but they're actually good. They came out with some new songs a few years ago. Many people haven't. No, there's a lot of like hidden messages in that song for sure that you don't really understand before you grow up. So, yeah, I guess that goes for all of us that we didn't really understand it before we grew up. You can touch me everywhere. Imagination, life is your creation. Come on, Bobby, let's go party. Okay, I'll stop singing now. I know I'm not good at it. Gonna make some copper wire, copper wire, copper wire. Like, one of the newer songs of Aqua was Back to the 80s. I like that one actually. We could head upstairs for some more copper. Let's do that. Back to the 80s. Who don't like to go back to the 80s? I wasn't even born in the 80s. I'm from 1990. But the songs from the 80s were just brilliant. And we didn't have this whole bubble wrap, herb mom culture. What happened? I'm not sure what happened. We didn't have this whole curling culture with kids. I would very much like us going away from that again. I'm used to say I'm not a curling mom, I'm a bowling mom. Because I like to try to fit my kids for the world, so if they can do it themselves, they're going to. Making them, like when you're on a restaurant, order their own food and such, because I remember when I was a kid, I didn't order food myself when I was out dining with my family, And when I got adult, I actually got kind of scared when I had to first encounter ordering things on my own. Yeah, you're from 1990. Yeah, I'm from 1999 you're from. I'm from 1990. Um, there is a little gap. You're 9 years younger than me. You're still wet behind the ears. uh, you can see my oldest kid is from 2012. There we go. More water. Hello, El Papi. Yeah, you're an old fart compared to us. You're 3 years older than me. You see young people. Well, do that mean I'm a grave digger when you're 3 years older than me? I'm not a gold digger because you don't own anything. As I said when we found each other, I'm the worst gold digger in the world. Young people everywhere. Young and trendy, or, well, not even one of them. The day I turn trendy is the day the world is going to end, that's for sure. There we go. More copper. Just gonna produce some of this for the storage. We're gonna need a lot of that stuff, so we might as well just produce a lot of it. Put that there. More copper, 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 copper. Let's just look into here. We're gonna need a lot of the motors and carts as well. We can make 5 more of the electric cables because we're gonna need them. I know we're gonna need a lot of them. You're an old pig, yeah, but lovely enough, I love old piggies. You're my old pig. Down on all four and make oinky sounds for me, please. Who's a good piggy? Wiggle that tail. Just running around waiting for you guys to finish up. Come on. Hurry up! We got limited time. We have a limited lifespan here. We're getting older. Hello, Fox Mom, and welcome in. Lovely to have you here. Hope you're all good. I'm excited to have you here. It's lovely to see people here. Always welcomed. And we're just trying to find our way around here and doing stuff. Trying to actually accomplish something. We now have water going at least. We do have something going on. There we go. And we are making cables. Cables, cables. It's gonna be a stable. We're gonna need it. There we go. And more in here. And let's see. And as I said earlier, I did accidentally put the latency a little higher than normal. So there is a little latency on the chat today. Sorry about that. Oh yeah, the human fast food. It's a very, very fun game, to be honest. I'm so sad that it's actually over, that there's no more in the game for right now. But I did really love making that game, and it's worth every penny of the price. It's not an expensive game either. It's a very good one. And to think of that, the developer behind Human Fast Food, it's his very first game. It is promising further on if he's going to make more games when the first one is such a good one. I would still really love to see what he had thought of with the human farm. Oh, I have dirt. I have dirt out there again. It gets dirty out there all the time. Fucking sandstorm. I gonna hire a monkey with a broom to stand up here brushing off these. Yeah, that would be cool if they do that. You could of course go to Steam to I don't think that game has a Discord, but go on Steam and make a proposal on the tab for him to consider it if he haven't already considered it. So he knows that people would like it as an option. The more we tell the developers, the more they know, you know. Because not all consider it. There we go. More copper. No, no. Come on. Go on. Ugh. Gonna run up for some coal here. Let's see. And we're gonna make more of the orbs at some point. Ah, that's no problem, Fragrance, not at all. What do you have on your program for tomorrow? Or tonight for me? I was just looking at Steam before this game, and I got not only 1 or 2, but 5 new demos I have to download. One of them looked very promising. 5 new demos since yesterday that looked promising. Oh, House Flipper 2. Yeah, I actually have that on my list as well. I just haven't reached it yet. All the games, all the time. Ja. Ja, hun skrev en ny. Sorry, just husband behind me. Yeah, I actually think it looks very, very cool, and I know they made a House Flipper before, or there is other House Flipper games out there. So, I'm very going into that as well at some point. But oh my you, so many games, so little time, you know. And I wanted really, really bad to return to this one, because I thought I didn't give it a good chance last time, and I do love it. Because last time I had so much jank going on because it was the new computer, new setup. Bookshop Simulator. Yeah, I saw that one. That's with the cat. I actually did install it. I was thinking about doing it, but I haven't. Yeah, just as the other one, I haven't reached it yet. I'm so bad at getting it reached. I am going to do that at some point, at least. At some point. I do have it installed. One of the demos I just installed that looked very promising was Pirate Co. I'm looking forward to go into that one to see what that is all about. Yeah. And there's also another one coming out very soon. I know that one is not for you though. Called Quarantine Zone. I'm for sure gonna make that one. It's something about scanning people to see if they're infected with zombie virus. Might not be too much for you. Not good sleeping material. Just like the human fast food isn't. Oh, the pirate one didn't work too well on your computer, or? And well, let's see, that's coal we got here. Silver, silver, copper, copper, silver, silver, copper, copper, iron. And Fox Mom, generally, what kind of games do you play mostly? Like simulators, or is it others? Oh, the bookshop, yeah. Because I thought, if you already played the pirate one that just came out today, you're snappy on that one then, Fragrance. When you beat me to it. I was just wondering if you actually beated me to one. I didn't see it come out and you actually got me beaten with the demo. I know it will happen. Someday you will snatch one up I didn't see. It is all a game about seeing things when they come out. Simulators and horror. Yeah, I thought about doing horror also because I have a kid that really loves horror games, so I thought about doing some horrors just for her to watch at least. But I'm a wuss. I'm screaming so much when there's horror games. I did do one that was the Unholy Priest Simulator, I think it was. And when the morgues were starting flabbering around and ah! But I do like watch other plays horror games. It's just like first-person games. I stop breathing when I play them. The Unholy Priest was good. At least the demo from what I played on it, it was very good. But oh my you, I'm just so bad at it. I stop breathing and I'm screaming and so I'm more into watching other playing it because then I can try to control my breathing instead. But I absolutely love it. Oh, you were busy today. Yeah, I guessed. You're always a busy little bee, Fragrance. Much more than I am. That's cool. We're gonna need some more silver at some point, so we're gonna do some diggity dig in the mine at some point. We love the diggity dig. We're just cautiously making cards. I'm not in a hurry with this game because I know there's not such a thing as hurrying this game. I'm more like, you know, this lazy butterfly just flapping around, where Fragrance is more like this busy bee trying to build a whole hive with education and everything. I'm like looking at her thinking, oh, I'm too old for this. There we go, more coal for the plastic. If you Fox Mom needs some entertainment for sleepy hours, I will very much recommend Fragrance Gaming's channel. She do non-commentary with a soft beat and everything. It's very soothing. Where commentary games is not always the easiest to fall asleep to, because well, some of us are not that well on nice language. We sometimes tend to be speaking out some words that might not be said. Thank you very much. And yeah, I know it's not for everyone, my humor, but well, it sorts people out, and I'm very happy that you like it, and I'm very happy you're here. It's just lovely. Also, as I spoke with my husband about too, I just enjoy and appreciate everyone sticking around and watching and laughing with me, having fun with me, because I mainly do the videos and the gaming because I do like it and having fun with it, but it's only making it so much more worth it when people actually want to be a part of it. Oh, of course, fragrance. I know. You would do the same if you made commentary. I know that. So no problem at all. What do it say? Go back. Use the E keys to fill on a box filled with water bottles to take it. Head to a shop. Yeah, but okay, we're gonna do what it says. Fuck me, now it wants me to be cashier as well. I'm not suited to sit in the cash register. I'm suited to do work. There we go. Use tab, build the machinery tab, build the crusher, the computer. Okay, crusher. We gonna crush it up, Buttercup. Where are we going to fit the crusher? I think we put the crusher in the corner. Crush it up, Buttercup. Where are you? Crusher. Crusher. There we go. Well, you look like you fit right there. Good. What do the crusher need? Main block, engine, and funnel. Funnel up. Okay. Crusher. There you go. Main block. What do you need? Ingot. Well, we can do that. We can absolutely do that. And of course, there we go. One silver. Boing. Woohoo! One component down the line. And we're gonna put more shit in these. There we go. Oh my you. One moment we're not looking and everything is going way haywire over here. Speaking is hard. Language is hard. And you guys would not want me to speak Danish because then you wouldn't understand anything. We can do this. We have everything. Yeah, I love these kind of games where you have to grind a lot because, well, I think they're just suiting, but it's not for everyone doing the whole grinding of the game. And I know I am a little behind on... Did I turn this fucker the wrong way? I am a little behind on it because it's been out for so long time, but I just like it. And sometimes we just have to do what we like and not what may be popular. So, okay, we got one more iron right there, and we're gonna need more iron, so... and this one's going to need silver. Do we have any silver? Yep, not silver. What do you need? What do you need? What am I missing here? Let's see. Oh. Cobalt, silver, electric card. Is it the cobalt you're missing? What are you missing? Isn't this silver? Yes. Are you missing the silver? Can I put you in? No? Is it the electric card you're missing then? We have electric cards. There we go. There we go. One more down the line. I like the grinding factor. I actually very much like, you know, the games like this where you have to build everything, where you have to actually compose and build things from the bottom. I know it's not for everyone to do it because, well, obviously, the grinding part, it makes some people bored. I'm just a sucker for that kind of things. Also, when we like the Scum, I made a live video of the survival game. One of the things I really like in that game is when I have to farm things for base building when I play with the husband. And yeah, good. There we go. Yeah, exactly. That's one of the main reasons why I do like I did with making the Scum video, the Scum live as well, the survival. It's not really the motives I have on the channel. It's not like I'm doing a lot of Scum that kind of videos. But you're right, Fox Mom. It seems like many creators have a tendency to forget themselves in the process and trying to crowd please. And I don't want to do that. I would like to stay fresh on toes and having fun and laugh and giggles, because if I get bored by what I'm doing because I'm trying to please everyone, then you will automatically hear it on me, and I'm not easy not to hear things on. So you would hear it if I'm bored with what I'm doing, and I don't like that. I want to be authentic. I want to be me with all the crazy parts it is having in it. Um, I know, as I said, I'm not everyone's cup of tea, but luckily some people drink coffee, so that will fit. So that's not the worst. There we go. Ah! Wrong key! Wrong key! There we go. No, go down. Go down. Dog down. Dog down. Thank you. There we go. There we go. Good. Good boy. Down, Mom said. Bad boy. There we go. Luckily, my dog do not speak English because he would be like, what the fuck? Why am I a bad dog? There we go. Copper, silver, iron, and light. We do love the lights. There we go. Boing, boing. Well. We are doing somewhere what chaotic, but we're doing something. Good. Well. At least I've seen worse chaos in this game. I'm not the most chaotic person in here. I might be the second most, but not the most. There we go. It's all about just having fun. We are living way too short not to have fun. Oh no, we run out of coal again. Fire, baby! There we go. You light me on fire, baby! Woohoo! Okay. I should probably check the solar panels. The monkey we hired to brush them off are not working today. Neither working today. I should fire that monkey. There we go. Good. I would love to have a little monkey, to be honest. Oh, you love my accent. Thank you very much. Actually, when I started doing videos and streaming, it was one of the things that I was concerned about, because I do have a mixed match of English accents, like British, Scottish, Irish, American, and then I have this very strong Scandinavian over it. So I was very concerned if people would understand me, and if I would speak clearly enough for people to even want to hear me. But I also know that would be kind of some of the charm for some people, because it's foreign, if that makes sense. But I guess that's just one of those, you know, I want to be perfect kind of things, and if it's not perfect, would people even want to see and want to look at it? Okay, I think, what did I do wrong? Did I put this up wrong? Okay, we can try 4. Whee! Ooh, I like this one. I want one. Thank you very much. I'm happy I'm clear enough and that people actually are able to hearing what I'm saying, because I'm trying my best to be clear. What am I doing wrong here, and how is this going to be turned? Well, let's see. Yeah, but no, actually, I think it's overall, people generally love accents, foreign accents. I have a thing for like Scottish and Irish accent, especially when it comes to English. I think that's so cool. Am I just plucking something in here and hoping for the best, or am I fucking doing this wrong? But I think that's just the element of something foreign, something different. We all have that element, seeking for something different, and accents are none of the less also foreign. Foreign. Oh my god, speaking today. Blah, 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 blah. Okay, take 1 stone in your hand. I don't have any stone down here. I could take one of my husband's stone, but I don't think he will like me putting it in the crusher. I think we'll just head to the mine to take 1 stone. Yeah, exactly. As I told Fragrance one of the times in one of my streams, one time I went to Amsterdam with my ex-husband. We had this like semi-open relationship, and I ended up crashing a Scottish apartment, ending up with the groom and some of his best men, and he asked if there was anything he could do to make it better for me, and I was like, yes, just keep speaking. It will be all fine if you just keep speaking. Oh, lights out again. There we go. Just keep speaking. Just keep speaking. As I said, I didn't think you would like if I put your stones in the crusher. I said it. Head outside left of the water well. There is a sand. Use E to the lever to start it to obtain a bucket full of sand. Okay. Sand. I guess this one is the sand. Lever. Are you the lever? There we go. Sand away. Woohoo! That sand is sliding very, very slowly down. I've seen snail racing faster than this. They're not hating on that rolling, that for sure, because that rolling is slow. It's going slow, 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 slow. Plop. These buckets are sliding down just as slowly as my kids are trying to clean up when you ask them to do that. Plop. Okay, let's just leave that on. Yeah, we have the husband's appearance today. He's actually here today. Normally he's just sitting in the background laughing at me. But today he's actually attending the chat. Don't be scared. He do not bite. I did cultivate him a little after marrying him. Like when his mom tries to give me advices on like kids and such, and I'm like, hey, mother-in-law, I'm married to your son. I know what you did of work there, and I'm not impressed, so please no advice. Is he a lucky man because he's married to me, or because I don't put his nuts in the crusher? Yeah, you're the secret stalker. Not so secret, sitting in the couch with the binocular looking, what is he doing? Okay, let's turn this bitch off again. There we go. Yeah, both. Thank you very much, Fox Mom. I think mainly he's lucky I don't put his nuts or his stone in the crusher. I think he's very, very glad we don't do that. He can howl and he can do whatever he wants, but that stone is a go-no. I'm very sure it's not only gonna crush up the stones if we put one stone in there, unless we separate it first, and then I don't think he's going to be very happy. That's okay, Fragrance. I know it's very late on you and you have the job interview tomorrow. I will have my fingers crossed for you and hope everything will go well. Have a nice sleep down there in India. Yeah, sure thing. And see you tomorrow. I'm not sure if we're going to do premiere or live at the first one tomorrow. We will see what's going to happen, depending on if I am going to even want to record something. Or if I'm just gonna be lazy and actually do it on take like this. I do actually like lives because it's like on take. I don't have to sit recording things. Sleep very well, Fragrance. Don't let the bed bugs bite. I will have fun. I will do my utmost to have fun. I always try to at least have fun. It might not always work, but we are trying the best we can. We are going urgently to need silver, so. Okay, let's take the other up here. The one who's. I hate this one. No, please fuck off. Thank you. There we go. The one who's empty, and then we're gonna use this one to just clear out this fucking mine because I'm gonna go insane that we have so much shit going on in here. We're gonna empty out some of all this shit now. There we go. Out here. Out, 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 out. Put you down right here. Plop everything out. There we go. Inside again. Pick up more stuff. Gotta clean everything out in here so we actually able to see what we're dealing with. Okay, more clay. There we go. Out, out, out. Thank you. Next. I feel like a bouncer at a party right now, just hurling everyone out. You got your last drink. Fuck out now. There we go. Down, stone out. Out the mine. Thank you. We don't need you. There we go. Next one's up is going to be the aluminium. Aluminium. I know there's several ways to say it. In Denmark, it's aluminium. Or aluminium. So, I think we got all the aluminium. Put you right here. Out. You're cluttering up my mine. What's up now? Iron. Good. Out. You extended your stay in the mine. Now it's out. There we go. Drop you down. Down, down, down. There you go. Next one's out. It's going to be cobalt. We don't need that much cobalt yet, so now we're getting you out. There you go. You're cluttering. Especially the copper is cluttering a lot. The copper, flap. You're cluttering up my mine shaft. I do not like lumps in my shaft. Bad boy. Husband sitting in the background. I gotta clutter up your shaft. Hopefully not with cobalt, aluminium, or copper. Then I might have a serious issue with it. There you go. Out with the copper. Now we just have this shit pile of everything out here. There we go. Good boy. Next. Ah, look, there's actually a floor in here. I didn't notice that before. There we go. Are we having all the copper? Yes. Thank you. There. Out. We do have the floor in here. That's nice. Good. Gold. Golden boy. Golden boy. Actually remember when I was a kid, my dad did, you know, hosting those pirate servers where you could download videos and such, and his name was Golden Boy. I'm not sure why his name was Golden Boy though, but I have my feelings about it. Hopefully it's not about golden showers, because I actually do not want to have that knowledge of the parents. Ugh. No, thank you. No, that would not happen anyway, knowing my mom. There we go. There we go. Even, you know, that one thing you never want to hear is your parents having sex, or watch them having sex, or anything regarding parents having sex is just gross. Blah, just the thought of it. And then thinking we are a product of it. Ugh, worst thing ever as a teenager. If you heard or watched or even felt that seemed wrong, not felt it like being a part of it, but I was on camping one time with my parents, and they apparently thought I was sleeping, and suddenly all of the camping wagons started to bump around, and it was like, no, I'm not sleeping, would you please stop? So felt it like that, not like physically on me, but Bleh. Okay, new fort, new fort. Not gonna think more about that. How is the weather around the world? Something new, please. Here we are having actually very, very great weather these days, and I think they talked about generally the weather should be very fantastic hot this year here in Denmark, which is a very, very strange thing. Normally, Danish summer weather is like Danish spring and autumn and winter. Rainy, cloudy, windy, with maybe a pinch of sun. There we go, just get rid of you. That's just always like it is in Denmark. Rainy, cloudy, stormy, maybe with a pinch of sun. We are lucky, the sun is shining and so are you. Just all the diggity dick 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 here. There is something soothing about the sound. Makes me think that I should soon make either a video or live where I demolish the rest of the hole in a game about digging a hole. I think we're halfway down to the button of annihilating the whole entire freaking hole in that game. So I should really do the rest of it. This is going to be weird if I don't clutter out these at some point. Well, not my problem right now. Because we were last time when I made a game about digging a hole and the mole ate me, and I revived on top. I just got bonsai on the hole and began annihilating the hole, destroying the hole. Whole backyard digged up on 40 meters down or something like that. So I should really take my time and annihilate the rest of it. Hoping for that treasure to show up. I'm gonna be so sad if the treasure is like a coupon for free tickets to the cinema or something like that. Yeah. Okay, what am I gonna do here? I'm getting myself stocked. Okay, we are not stocked here. We can go on here. This is going to be fancy to get further into this mine when we have to clear out all the stone. I know we have the next quest to make the Turpula, the foundry tap, the Turpula furnace, but right now we just diggity dig dig dig. And then we're gonna take all the silver, or hopefully some of the silver. Bucket, silver, flashlight, bucket, silver, something. There we go. Fumbling around with all the keys, all the keys, all the keys. Fumbling around with all the keys. There we go. Okay. We got some silver at least. That's not silver, that's stone. Silver, silver, where are you? I got a special surprise for you. You gonna come with me? Wello, 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 wello. Good. That's some of the silver. What else do we need down there? Iron. I know we got iron. 1 second. Oh! Sounding like a hamster snorting flour here. I know we got some iron outside of the mine we could take, but this is cluttering up the mine, so I prefer taking this in here first, then we get somewhat of the clutter out. Not much, I know, but run down. Ugh! I hate sneezing. It's never just one big sneeze, and when it suddenly is just one big sneeze, I feel like I'm dying, because normally I do those small ipsy bipsy sneezes. That's not as is not as costly on the muscular or on the stomach. So when I do a large sneeze, all of a sudden it's more like, oh no, I'm dying. Everything hurts. There we go. Now we got silver. Where's the silver? Long John Silver, where are you? There you go. There we go. Dips. And the coal. Good, 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 good. Burn, baby. And this is going to look like chaos down here, isn't it? Water. Boing. Okay, it wants us to build a tubular furnace. We should really build something to stack all of this shit up on. But it wants us to build a tubular furnace, so that's what we're doing. Tubular furnace. Where can you be? Oh, you're large. You're very large. You can be right here, I guess. Where? What side are you? I guess you're going to be like this. Then for now we can have you right here. At the flashlight. There we go. For now you can be right there. Gonna be right in the middle of everything being annoying. That's good. For now, that's your place. Good, 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 good. Tubular furnace. Let's see, what are we gonna need for that? Main block, chassis, outlet frame, outlet tube, central tube, resistance, and storage, main tube. We can do that. We got that. Grindy, 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 bitch. There we go. And one more. There we go. And a motor, locomotive, and a cable. There we go. That's the first part. You're going there. Good. Let's see, chassis. That's just iron ingots. That we can do as well. I'm more than certain we're gonna need more than just one of this. Yes. How many chassis? I think it looks here. 2 chassis. 1 frame, 1 reservoir, 4 resistance, 4 central tube, 1 outlet tube. So 1 more chassis. Why is this so annoying to put down? Stupid book. Stop it. Come on. Fuck off. Thank you. There we go. And you. There we go. Yeah, I know, I will need like a million circuit boards and electric cables and just every shitload of items here. We're gonna need like a million, gazillion of them with time, but for now we're just trying. Outlet frame, also just iron ingots. I gonna take some sweet time at some point to make even more of them. Outlet tube, iron ingots. As long as just iron ingots, we're good. But I know we're not gonna continue with the iron ingots. That's not the right one. That's aluminium. There we go. We're gonna need a gazillion. Why is that one all the way over there? Gonna need a gazillion of everything in this game. That's the grindy part. I do not, the only thing is that it's taking so long in the mine with mining things. That's iron as well. We have iron fucking everywhere. But yeah, we'll need a million of all the items here, I'm sure of that. And, well, we should probably make these. I think I have enough for 1 more. So we're not splooting all over the floor with it. See, this one's going with a circuit board. Wee, one more. Wee, going. One more. I'm not sure how many is in there, but that's good. We will need very, very many items here, but we are good. We're doing good. We are making something. We at least have water now. We can take one more up to the fridge, and we can run past it. Also gonna do something with our seats, so we do not have the seats on the floor at some point. I guess we're just gonna up. I should really open the store at some point too, shouldn't I? It do not tells us to open the store, and we do not need the money right now, so let's go out here, do the monkey's job. Brushing off these. There we go. There we go. And run down to our basement, our math science lab down in the basement. Oh yeah, that's right. We need the money for in here. Hello, kitty catty. Kitty catty, kitty catty, because we can upgrade things. This one's going to be sweet. We do have some stuff up here we can take with us, like this one. Free circuit board, we like that. Electronic card. I do like the way that they used words in this game. Electronic card, water resistance and such. I think it is French produced, that's why some of the things are as it is. I think if you look over here, extension sous-sol béton. I think it's because sous-sol is French. And I did have French in school. I actually had 5.5 years of French. And I do not remember very much because, well, when you do not use it, you do not remember it. And here in Denmark, not many people do speak French. There we go. At least this one is mainly ingots. There we go. And there we go. And there we go. This one is mainly ingots. Ooh, look, shiny. We like shiny. Let's see, silver going up, silver going down. More water. Yeah, that one missed one bottle. I know that. Bad me. Pardon de moi. That's how it is. Ooh, we can look into the hole here. Can we look all the way now? That's the fuck. Ooh, nice big one. Did we need to build the crusher only to crush up one stone? I guess it has a meaning to the madness. Later on we're gonna crush up more. We're just gonna wait for all of these. I think later on we get a bit of furnace too, don't we? Yeah, foundry. There we go. Next block. There we go. Good. What are you? Iron. Put this one up. We're gonna need one more. There we go. And there we go. And this one's on the floor. And put you in here. There you go. Plop. And iron. Iron. Or copper. I'm gonna need some more copper. We should really grind up some wood and make some pellets so we could stock up some of our shit, because we do have a problem with some clutter. At least not as bad as I've seen others, but we do have a little clutter we do have a little clutter problem here. Water beginning to stack up over here because we do not open the store. But it's good, it's okay, we're managing. It's all fine. There we go. It's not as bad as we could have. We do have coal, silver and iron in these. We gonna need more copper at some point, but we do have a shitload here right now. We could take one with gold at some point. But mainly right now we're waiting for these fuckers to do their job. One more iron. There we go. Put a copper in here. Copper. This one should be finished in just a moment. Come on. There we go. And one more copper. And these are copper. So, there we go. And iron. There we go. Boing. This one is copper as well. And iron. There we go. Good. We missed one more of these. So, there we go. Actually, about the language thing we talked about earlier, I talked about with one of the other creators, Leo Plays, about it. He's Scottish, so he has this very thick Scottish accent. And I talked with him about, the whole language thing, about pronunciation and such, where he said one of the thing may be that when I am not English and not native speaking English, I am learned and taught to pronounce things even more properly than many English speaking people will do, because the schools teach us to pronounce words so significantly correct. I remember when I was in I think it was high school, we had this student coming over from, was it England or was it America? I can't remember that. But he actually got lower grade than many of the others in the class because he had his accent and he didn't pronounce the words as we should, and he didn't use all the correct terms and punctualities and bendings of the words. So he skipped the fence where it was lowest on some things because he was taught that from when he was small, and where we had this strict, you have to pronounce it like this, you have to bend it like this, you have to put the punctuality in the sentence like this, and that way we learned it more clearly, so to speak. Resistance! Copper ingots. Okay, put iron down here, throw it around. I know also when I had French and such, and especially German, the word bending of words and such were just a pain in the butt. Let's see, we need 4 resistances and 1 outlet tube, so 4 resistances and 1 reservoir. Reservoir. Wah wah wah. Reservoir. We're doing good. We're doing fantastic here. We soon have this big phallus thing finished. Sit on that one. It will heat your butt and hurt your cut. There you go. Enough. More doing. What should we do while we wait? Let's see. We cannot really go into the mine, because if we go into the mine, we are going to have problems with not checking on these regularly, so more or less it's a waiting game. We could of course go up, get some stone and crush some stones. Let's do that. Get rid of some of all the stones. No, let me out. Let me out. Thank you. There we go. Gonna take some stonies. I think the stones was the lighter ones, wasn't it? Like these. Yes, stones. Sticks and stones may break your bones, but boys will break your heart. There you go. Kinda remember when I was a teenager and it was not all sad and hard and that first love and everything, and now where my oldest kid is in that age, it's just like, well, you will have to live with it. You will get hurt sometimes. You will learn it. stone. It's just a thing. It seems so harsh to say to a young person. It's a thing, you will have to learn to live with it. One day Prince Charming will come and sweep you away, but until then you will have to kiss all the toads to find the prince. My husband actually asked me what I was looking for when we met, and I told him I was not looking for Prince Charming, I was looking for a panda and a unicorn. Because that's more rare than a prince on a white horse. And I got my chubby hobby, my panda on a unicorn. So, luckily enough, there was a panda out there for me. Also, one thing with unicorns, I am actually very, very loving that the national animal of Scotland is the unicorn. They've been so drunk up there in the Highlands that their national animal is an animal that do not exist. That's just fucking hilarious. Like, why? Our national animal here in Denmark for some reason is a swan. I'm not sure why, but it is the swan. And flashlight again. I could see many other animals that would be much more fitting to be the national animal than the swans. And because the swan is the national animal, there's no hunting on it, and we do have so many of them. So many. I should open up, shouldn't I? Oh, we can actually sell other items too. We can actually sell the cards. And pineapple juice. What else do we be able to sell? Do we be able to sell crushed stone? Can we actually sell the crushed stone? One first birthday cake. Yeah, I don't have any of that. What is the stones? Can we sell stones? We're just gonna sit here watch a minute. Strawberry juice, kiwi juice, apple juice, orange juice. Okay, if it's not synthetic. Garlic, pineapple, bananas, mushrooms, red, yellow lemon, green lemon. Isn't that what we call lime? In Denmark, it is lime. Cherry, I love cherries. Beets, avocado is not my jam. Ginger, kiwi, mango, melon, mango, Okay, I'm getting hungry by this. Yeah, this got these tiny cows, they're just so cute. I am so much want one at some point. They're just so expensive. We have 3.5 acres of farmland to our little residence here in Denmark. So we do have a field on almost 2.5 acre beside of the main ground, and well, we have talked about getting some cows, and I would very much like a little tiny Highland cow, a cuddly cow. They're just looking like fluffy little cuddly pillows. I actually just got some frizzled chickens now, so we got those little fluff ball of chickens to our collection of chickens. Would also like a black-nosed sheep, if you've seen those with the black face and black ears and then all fluffy white sheeps. They're just adorable. They look like small fluffy clouds with black nose. They're just cute. Okay, now we're getting there. Canned tomatoes, bag of cement, wood chips. We can sell wood chips. And plank of wood. Electric cable. Okay. We can sell wood chippies, so we could take some of the wood downstairs and make into wood chips and sell. What do we need for selling wood chippies? Other than, of course, the wood chips itself. Shop. Storage. Is it just one of these we need? Like storage. Build wooden plank stores. One seal each unit hold 4. Only in the basement, so not this one. Okay. Storage callback. Storage buckets. Ore mine basement. 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 Can this... or basement. 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 Well, fuck me. Basement. 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 Shop. Big fridge. We're going to look... oh, maybe here. Okay. Bucket wood chips. We can do that. We can put it over here. Let's put up some wood chippies. Then we can... flashlight. Sell some wood chippies. Let's see, 4 planks of wood. We can make that. Yeah, they are so cute. I would really much love that. We already have a minus zoo here compared to many other people, so one more animal or not. Yeah, fat tail sheeps are cute too. I also like those, you know, those goats that falls over when they get scared. Those small tipping goats that falls over when they get scared. I like those. They're just funny. Let's see, we have some bamboo. We do not need the bamboo for now. Let's pick up the bamboo. Bamboo, I do you. There you go. Over in the corner. Put the stick in the corner. You got your secret spot right there, bamboo-y. There we go. Yeah, use pellets. I think I figured it out up there for now, maybe. But some of the pallets were only for basement, so I had to figure out which pallet I actually were able to use. Oh, there we go. All beginning is hard. Why do we still have... did I put bamboo in there by accident? Yes, I did. I'm an idiot. Alright. Idiot alarm. And flashlight. That flashlight is just wanting to show off. It's like a teenage boy's dick. And here I am! And flashlight. Then it's just turned on, just like that. The saw seems to be quicker than it were earlier on. Okay, we're gonna make this one. We're almost there with the tubular furnace. Now I just got distracted by everything else. Let's see, copper ingots. We got those two. Now I got distracted by all the other things. This one's done. Then we need the reservoir. This, we need this one. Electric cord, ingots, cable. We should have almost everything for it. Mini motor, cable, cord. Then we need iron. Iron. And can I get this one? Thank you very much. Iron. Are we finished with the tubular furnace now? Yes. It's big but useful, I'm not sure. It's not always useful just because it's big. I'm just saying. Sometimes it's deceiving. Not always the bigger the better. There we go. And turn off this one. There we go. And take out the stones. Take this one away. There we go. And take the planks with us. There we go. Upstairs we go. Going upstairs. Making the pallet. And selling some wood chippies. And then when we have some wood chippies up here, I think we're gonna start opening the store. Just for a brief moment at least. Now we have a disaster over here as well. Welcome to our basement of chaos. Wood chips. If you hear screaming from the basement, it's not because we're having SM praxis down here, it's just because I'm out of my mind getting crazy on all the tasks we have to do. It's not a sadomasochistic ritual, it's just going nuts. There we go, the turbulent furnace. We can make asphalt and cement. Okay. I don't think we have enough power for this one. But, okay. Wood chips. Gonna make wood chips. There we go. And then we got these 3 that's needed in here. I'm almost certain we do not have enough power for this one. We can go up, take a bucket, clean off the panels. We're gonna need more power at some point as well. But I'm almost sure we will get that at some point. What do I have that uses power here? Is this one still on? Have I even put that on? Is this machine on? Leave, take. Can we stop this one? Stop! Now it should be stopped. Stop! I think we stopped it. And we did stop that one. The crusher is using energy when it's going. This one is not. Okay, we forgot the bucket of sand. Gonna run over for the sand. Just slowly. Hello, can I not take a bucket of sand? Why? There we go. It's learning by failure. Okay, and sand. Let's see, asphalt. Start. Oh, it almost ate all my power, but we are good. We are going. We are still good. We can take wood chippies on this one. There we go. Put this one down. Take the next 3. Wood chippies? No. Okay, we cannot make both wood chippies and... Okay. Please open. Open. Switch. There we go. That's our first power down. We haven't tried that before. Okay. Let's start this one. There we go. So no wood chips at the same time as we're having that one going. Good to know. So let's head up here and start the water so we can start the watering machine. Oh yeah, the watering machines takes up power as well, that's true. This is going to be insane. We're gonna need more solar panels. I for sure need that monkey to clean it all up. But well, we do have enough water right now, so we do not need to turn this on right now at least. Iron. We could look into what to do when we how we make more solar panels at some point, at least. Are you finished? No, not yet. How are you faring? You're very bright and you're taking very long time. Please get finished. Okay, bucket of water. There we go. For the bamboo we did not want to plant, but we did get. Good. And this one's going. Good. Over here. When this is going, we can make some shit over here. Let's see. Main components. We can make some more cards. Gonna need a lot more stuff down here. Gonna make take more gold down here too. There we go. We're gonna make more pallets to down here at some point as well to organize even further. Gonna make copper and silver and gold. Plastic we do have. There you go. Are you finished? Yes, it finished off the asphalt. So now they want us to go to the parking lot. With 3 buckets of asphalt. Well, that will have to wait. Because right now we're doing something down here. And we also need to build one more of these orbs at some point. Well, all too much to do, all too little time. That's just how it is. There we go. Plop that in there. Put this one in here. There we go. And more iron. Gonna need to make some silver. This one's the silver because, well, we need silver for the orbs. We need silver for the cards. We need silver for everything. Bottled water is a big seller. Yeah, I think it is. But right now I don't even have the shop open. So as long as the shop is not opened, I don't think the bottled water machine is needed to be on. Flashlight. I think as long as we have the shop closed, we can have this one closed off for now at least. Oh, it is going again. Did I turn that on? Did I turn that on? I should probably switch it to sparkling water. In court. Stop. When this one is finished. I know it's not a full package, but select, start. Then we get some of the red ones because we have kind of few of the blue ones. We got asphalt. We're making some wood chippies, and when we got some wood chippies up there, we will try opening up the shop. I'm not sure we need the asphalt for making the wood chippies. Or for selling things even. I'm not sure about that. I like it says a little bit in the corner, early access solo dev. So, you know, you are going to expect that to not being too fast paced, progressing in the development of the game. Even though I have seen some solo dev teams that are shitty fast on correcting and doing stuff. Okay, let's take the asphalt in this one. There we go. And then head over here to the Orb of Dooms. There we go. I think we need a card in this one. There we go. I know we could use the silver in other things, but I would really love to have these extra orbs so we can clear out stuff. There we go. And wood chippies. I think we will make 20 wood chippies, and when we have 20 wood chippies we will sell them along with water. Now, I don't have the seed maker yet. I need to make that at some point as well, so we can begin selling vegetables and such. I haven't made that one yet. For now, we just almost in the beginning. I played a little around an hour flashlight before before this stream of it, because I just had a new computer when I played this one first for live streaming, and it was so janky, so I only got to play 1 hour before I actually had to stop it because it was just too janky to go on. So we were in the bare beginning when we started up here, so no, power circuit again. I guess we had problems with a dirty panel. Just open up, open up. I hate that power. Dirty panels. So we're gonna make one of those water thingies too, to make random seeds, so we can begin producing other things. And I think we need a composter too at some point, so we can actually make more garden beds, or garden what is it called? Garden beds? Flower pots? You know what I mean. More planters. Planters, that's the right word. Planters. God damn it, word is so words. Okay, take this one, please. Let me take it. Thank you. There we go. And over here, silver, silver, silver. What do we have here? Iron. Let's just make the last few of these. Yeah, plant pots. True. Planters, plant pots. Whatever. Like, something like that. We're gonna need more coal down here as well. So, empty that one out. What do we have here? That's the asphalt. Good. This one's empty. This one got chippies. Wooden chippies. There we go. Another well executed block of wood. There we go. Come on. Then we can go up, use the asphalt, and then take all the other orbs with us upstairs to the mine and clear out some of the gold, the copper, and the silver. Even the silver is very limited up there, but we should be good to clear some up. And we do have some extra coal. We do have coal up in the mine as well. Is this enough? Yes, good. Goody, goody, goody. We're doing okay. We are not doing fantastic, we're doing okay. There we go. Okay, go to the parking lot, where you spawned in the desert. That's around here somewhere. With 3 buckets of asphalt. We took 4, that's okay. Roadmap. Coming soon. Coming soon. Ooh. Coming soon. Validated, yes. Coming soon. Car wash. CDs. In progress paint. More canned stuff. Supermarket. Fruit trees. Validated. In progress looking dangerous. In progress that looks Aaron. Good. What are we gonna do here? Well, we're gonna put this one down and take these out. And then I guess we're gonna put these in here. I guess. There we go. I don't want my first customer. I don't want. We're closed. He can piss off. I haven't asked for customers. I didn't. We're closed. We are not ready. Okay, good. Let's clear the mine instead. 5 teleporter. All the others, orbs of globe. There we go. And coal. I'm not sure why it says that. I didn't reach anything. I'm just minding my own business here, trying not to think of us having customers. It's scary. We don't want that. Customers are scary. They demand you to do work. We're just coasting. We do not do work here. We are just producing. Can't you go somewhere else buying your stuff? Somewhere more professional? Like another shop? Why would you go to the desert, like so distant a place like this, to buy water? That makes no sense. Okay, more thinking here, because we need more silver and more gold. So just a quick smoky break while we do this. By the way, Fox Mom, where are you from? I kinda guess you're from America, since you said something about Americans and foreign accents. But where in America? Indiana. Oh, cool. One of my biggest dreams is at some point to go to America, just to see, because it's your culture is so different from ours. Even it's still Western culture, it's still so different from the Danish. I would love to go to America one time. Someday it will happen. But I'm afraid that if I go to America, I will gain like 20 pounds or more, because you got so many snacks and candies. Some of it is beginning to win in Denmark as well. In the past year or so, we've been able to buy Reese's cups and Reese's pieces and such in Denmark, and Cheetos. We haven't had that earlier. But as I also talked about in one of my earlier videos and streams, I was like a late teenager before I tasted peanut butter the first time, because it's not that commonly used here in Denmark. So I'm very afraid that with all the fast food chains and all the candies and all the snacks, I would gain like 20, 50 pounds if I go to America. I would just have to try everything. Like Cinnamon Toast Crunch. I think those are good because I do like cinnamon. But there's so many things we don't have here in Denmark. Like I would need to try Baconator from Wendy's. We do not have Wendy's here in Denmark. I would absolutely have to try that because, well, I love bacon. And a Frosty, isn't that what they call the drink from Wendy's? A Frosty? But yeah, I know it's very crazy with fast food at yours compared to, for example, here. We do have fast food here as well, but not as much. We just recently got Pizza Hut back in Denmark. It has been closed for many years, where we had Domino's. Now we do not have Domino's anymore in Denmark, but we got Pizza Hut back. Yeah, exactly. I think generally fresh food prices is expensive. Here in Denmark also fresh food is becoming more and more expensive, where like pre-packet food, ready meals, frozen pizzas and such is not as expensive. So it's turning that way here too, which is also why I love having animals myself, so I can provide food like for myself as well. Because it is just getting more and more expensive, everything. And in Denmark we are begun to have this annoying tendency to like perk up like grounded meat with vegetables in it. So you get like 35% grounded up vegetable in your ground beef and such. And I know for the environment and everything, but when I want like a beef patty, I'm not going for 35% vegetable patty. I was looking at the meat snacks for my dog the other day, and it said 95% dog breast. And I was like, how on earth is it fair that my dog's treat is more meat than mine? Yeah, I know. In America, the presence of chemicals in your food is insane. Also, why there's a very big quantity of American products we cannot buy in Denmark. For example, fruity pebbles because of the food color in it, and Mountain Dew in Denmark do not taste like Mountain Dew in America because of some of the stuff in it. Yeah, 100% beef is just amazing. So I know they say it's good for the environment that we put like rounded vegetables and such in the meat products, but when I want a beef patty, I want a beef patty. I'm not going to eat like a wheat and beef patty then. I know we're mammals, but I'm not a fucking cow. I'm trying to eat my meat when I'm eating my meat. And it's not like it's shitload cheaper than the others, so it's not like you're gaining like a huge amount of money on buying the vegetables ones. So I don't get that idea. I definitely don't. Flashlight. Um, I'm not hooked on it. And they also have idea here in Denmark where they mix like chicken and pork into some of the grounded beef as well for like bolognese and such. And I'm like, well, what if you accidentally bought one of the packages where it's like mixed meat, and then made a patty out of it, and you might not be one of those who like your patty fully done, so you might not see it and have a raw cooked or medium cooked patty with chicken in it. I don't get that mixing up things idea. If I want something mixed, I'll mix it myself. But generally, I'm not very much into manufactured things. Also, one of the main things when my kids were small, especially the two oldest, which was not picky eaters, they were almost 2 before they had anything I haven't made for them, like bread and everything, jam, such. Because I think it's just way more healthy when you produce stuff yourself. Also, I go to the forest in the autumn and collect mushrooms myself, and have done that since, yeah, for 13 years or something like that. Yeah, I know, sausage is always a hot potch of scraps. In Denmark, it's most common with with pork sausages. We also have something called medister, which is like a half to a whole meter long sausage of pork and fat and different spices, and then you boil it first and then cook it on the frying pan and eat small snips of it with potatoes and gravy. I know it's not common many other places, but it is actually very delicious. Oh, that's lovely. Fresh fruit from the garden is just always lovely. I love fresh fruit from the garden. We have some fresh berry bushes too. We got raspberries, and I think we have blueberries and blackberries, strawberries, and currant. I think it was, and my mother-in-law just gave me gooseberries as well. And we do have a singular apple tree in the garden too. So I just love fresh fruit and vegetables from the garden. Unfortunately, I'm too bad at getting it planted, especially vegetables, because I'm not the biggest gardening person, and my back problems make it a little challenging to do the gardening. I think we have a panel that is dirty again. I don't want it to break down on me all the time. Can I? At some point, I think we get some washing thing for this, because this is annoying. There you go, dirty, dirty. All for you. But generally, I just love fresh products. Also, like one of the best things ever is like fresh pancakes with just a fresh berry compote pot, or a fresh jam made from berries from your own garden. I simply love it. Did we get, that's gold, coal. Didn't we take silver? I forgot to take silver, didn't I? Yes. So we're gonna put you out here. Then we're gonna head up with this one for silver. Oh you're gonna have a whole berry and fruit parlor. That's going to be so lovely next year when it's beginning to sprout real have flowers and give some fruits. Yummy. Oh my you. That's going to be lovely and delicious. All the things you can do with. I know that trees are taking time to grow and make good amounts of fruit, but just the first fruit is just so victorious. So taste the labor of the work you put into the garden with the first fruit of the tree. Also, like when we are hatching chickens and raising chickens for both meat and eggs, and the first egg a chicken is laying is just like, oh my god, some of the best ever. And the taste of eggs from your own chicken is just so much more rich than those store-bought chicken eggs. Also, you know, it's like a half day old or even hours old when you eat it, where store-bought eggs can be up to 30-day plus old. So I simply love my small breakfast poopers out in the garden. We are at the moment having 1 rooster and 7 adult hens, and we do have 32 chickens. That is between 1 week, between 1.5 week and 3 weeks old, and we're getting more chickens in approximately 2 weeks from now. 1.5 week from now we should get 11 more chickens. We are clocking crazy, I know it. But it's just lovely. Also, I do love animals. Love being surrounded by animals. I would like being surrounded by totally animals and only surrounded by people when I need people, because I have a tendency to be able to piss people off very fast for some reason, and I'm not always sure why. Not always because I have, like, you know, the tendency to think it's my way or the highway, but sometimes. And some people just don't like my sense of humor or the way I look, and that's fine. Then I got my animals. Yeah, people sucks, and it's good sometimes to take a break from animals, because there is the maintenance and upkeep on animals, and you need to tend to them and be there, and you cannot, well, leave if you want to go for vacation and such, where plants are a little more needing. We had potbelly pigs as well, and we have had turkeys, quails. We do have our chickens. And then we have bearded dragons and gecko, and we have a rabbit. Hopefully I will get a female rabbit later, so we can produce small rabbits for eating. And then we talked about getting some sheeps or goats at some point. And yeah. And luckily for me, my husband is not one of those who's turning his head when I come with a crazy idea about a new animal. He's just as animal lunatic as I am. And then my husband has a love for ferrets. And we have had some, and I know we're getting some again. His mother had, was it 5 new ferrets for him? Only bad thing about ferrets is they're some smelly fuckers. I mean, ugh. Especially the males. Especially the males. Male ferrets stink like the fucking hell of a cat's ass. It's like a really, really dirty litter box ferret. They are funny and such, but the males do smell fantastically horrible. And yeah, meat rabbits is a very good protein source. I had meat rabbits before. When with my ex-husband, I actually had around 40 rabbits at that time, mainly meat rabbit. I was breeding a cross of German, no, Belgium giants and German Shekais. So they were having black ears, the line down the back, and small black spots, and were totally white, had black paws, and then they looked like Belgium giants. And I do love ferrets. No, nothing about that, but they do smell absolutely horrible. When we have the male ferrets, if the female go in heat, the male will poop and piss all around and drag his belly through it to attract the female. And she might find it attracting, but I think it's absolutely dreadful. Absolutely dreadful. And when they poo, the male, and piss, the male just stinks so horrible compared to the females. So you would very, very quickly have to change their litter box when they're doing something because oh, I would love a little foxy. Actually, one of my biggest dreams of a pet animal is a raccoon, a trash panda. I would love a trash panda. We do not have trash pandas in Denmark. Oh, well, let's be fair with you, but they're not nature thriving in Denmark. They're beginning to immigrate from Germany to Denmark. So we do have trash pandas in a very, very limited range. But I do adore trash pandas. I would very much love a trash panda. They're just so cute. Yeah, exactly. They're just so wonderful, cute, fluffy little. Oh my you! I want one in my life. I actually had an agreement with my ex-husband that when we moved into something bigger, I would get a trash panda, and it was all fine. And then we moved into something bigger, and then the Danish government banned trash panda from being pets in Denmark, so I never got my trash panda, which is piss annoying because I was so close. Oh well, I think we can crush them still now. We should check on... Yeah, I know they're extremely smart. That's one of the things I love about them. And that they are smart. I know they're also destructive. And can be aggressive at times. But all animals can be aggressive. So, some people do as well. I can be aggressive at times too if it's needed. But I'm also sometimes extremely cute. Sometimes. Not all the time. I'm not sure about the extremely smart part. If maybe I even am a trash panda. I never considered that. Maybe I am. No, I'm not hairy enough. I wouldn't think I'm hairy enough for being a trash panda. I don't think, at least, I'm hairy enough. Yeah, American opossums. We don't have opossums in Denmark. And it's not like you can buy them as pets either, so I have never actually come across opossums other than YouTube videos and videos on Facebook, but I like the look of them. I like that they're like, you know, looking a little scary with those big teeth and such, but they seem gentle at the same time, and they do seem very cheeky with the face. And I know they like chicken eggs. So much I know because I'm in a backyard chicken group on Facebook, and they talk a lot about opossums stealing chicken eggs and rumbling around in their chicken coops. But I never ever seen opossums in real life. Maybe someday, maybe, hopefully. In general, but in Denmark, if we got things like opossums and such, people would be deadly scared because then Danish people are just scared of everything foreign. The last 10 years, maybe 15 years, the wolves are beginning to immigrate like the raccoons from Germany to Denmark, and they're still very shitty afraid of wolves in Denmark. Even we haven't had any accidents by wolves destroying or damaging people. Maybe some sheeps or something, but I remember one of the scare campaigns when the wolf came to Denmark was that they will go in fences and eat the sheeps on the fields from the farmers. And one of the ones they were trying to blame on a wolf were cut by wire cutters. And I think it's some very smart wolves if they're using wire cutters. I haven't met a wolf that was able to use wire cutters. Yeah, that's one of the thing. I never understood why we call animal pests like that, because all animals have a function. We can talk about fleas, mosquitoes, and ticks being pests, because they just don't have any good function. But animals eating like mosquitoes, snails, ticks, fleas, and such, they're not pests. They're functional, and that's just great. Also, like rat snakes, non-venomous snakes. We only have two kinds of snakes in Denmark. We have is it called a viper? I think. And then we got steel worms, like a lizard without legs and such. We are very, 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 very isolated from having all. Only one I made. From having all those venomous animals in Denmark that people have around the world. And I'm very sure that if we got any of them, people would scream and run and hide like it was a nuclear war, because we're afraid of everything, because we're so isolated from it. Oh, they will. I didn't know that. I just know that they talk about rat snakes being good in chicken areas, because they take rats and such and keep the pest control down, and that chickens are not harmed by eating rat snakes, because if a chicken catch a rat snake, they will gobble it up whole. I only learn a little from that, from when I see people writing about it, because we do not have them. Okay, maybe I should look at that water thing you were talking about. I can make a composter. We cannot make the seed generator unlock the blueprint on the computer. So we cannot make the seed generator yet. It will come. Stop it! Return! Go away. Okay. I'm not sure when we get some people up here. I guess we're gonna need to make more asphalt. No, we actually have one. With a birthday hat on. How cute. Hello. Beep. How much? How do I... Validate? Euro? Do you have more? 20? Total? Validate? Okay. How do I do this? Missing items? Wood chips? I did not... Okay. I'm not sure how I do this. But you don't have any more here. I don't... Hello? Wood chips? Yes. Validate. E. Okay. Now we're cooking. Now we're doing. Validate. Okay, there we go.
Thank you. Good day.
Thank you. Good day to you too. I think. We sold our very first object. Yeah, they are very weird hunters. We have Brahma chickens, which is kind of large chickens. And one of them catched a small mouse one morning, and it was just throwing itself at the mouse, simply hurling itself at the mouse. It looked so funny because it fumbled all over itself to get that little mousey, and it was just hilarious looking, because that big chicken compared to that that huge chicken compared to that little mouse, it just simply hurled itself towards that mouse. Let's take this up and take the sand with us, because we're gonna need sand for asphalt, so we can get some customers, so we can get the seed generator, because we need 5 more blocks for the seed generator. Not bad, not bad. Can we not take sand in this one? Yes. Yes, 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 yes. There we go. But chickens will eat almost anything, and many people actually do not know that. I'm surprised about how many think chickens are vegetarians, because, well, then my chickens has surely forgotten their diet if they're only vegetarians. Because chicken will eat chicken. Chicken will eat you if you fall around dead in the enclosure. Chickens absolutely will eat anything. Let's stop this for a second. Stop. Good. Because then we can turn on that one. We're getting something done. I'm not sure we're getting the right things done, but we're getting something. There we go. Just something in here. And then we're gonna turn on the asphalt maker. This big thingy. Eating all the power. Up here. We should really look into another solar panel at some time. Are you all clean for now? Yes, good. Then we will walk all over you and make you dirty. Good. While that one's producing asphalt, we can go out here. Look if we got another customer yet. No. They're taking very long time to get from the parking lot and in here. We only have one parking space so far. So we're gonna make the more asphalt and make some more parking spaces, so we can get a little more money. It's not like I'm trying to do a shitload of money here, but just a little. Are we able to have you running as well? Yes, good. Then we at least are able to make some stonies. There we go. Stone buckets. There we go. Put you in here. Then we can run up. No, I didn't have any more stone up there, did I? Let's just go up mine some stone. And I have stone in this machine out here, didn't I? I think we had stone in this one. Let's see. Stone, 24. We will take 20, please. There we go. And there. Take all the stones. Where's the last two? They are there. They were hiding. They didn't want to go grinded. They were hiding. They were afraid. Please don't grind me. I'm a good little rock. Pet rock. I can be your pet rock. Don't grind me up. There we go. Into you. Put all the sand in here. Making all the asphalt in the world. Good. Eee, we got some of that now. Some asphalt. Let's make another batch. There we go. Start the machine and grind some stones. All good, all good. While that's doing, we can run up with this one. Making another parking space. Or maybe even two. Let's see what's going to happen here. Hello. Didn't you find anything you want? You're kind of funny dressed. Are you sure you're okay? Yeah, okay. Weirdo. Good. Drop out with the buckets. There we go. And there we go. And there. Okay, it wants to put it in that manner. That car is noisy. Run this one downstairs. Making more asphalt as we speak. Now we at least have two cars that can be parked out there. It's not like we're going crazy, but we're going forward. We're doing something, and we are smelting a lot of ores, so we can produce more shit afterwards. There we go. That's cool, that's not what we wanted. We just want to smelt some random ores, some random ores, some random ores. There we go. This one's going over here. And crush up another rock. Rock, scissor, paper. Pokemon, go. Something. And that's gold ore. That's cold. And light. There we go. Jump that down. And we got more asphalt. There we go. Now at least we're getting some parking lots. I guess that's a positive thing. We are expanding the operation here. One stone at a time. It's not like a quick pace, but we're doing something. This one sounds horrible. What do a solar panel need anyway? Let's see. Is that here? No. Here? I guess that's in here. Solar panel needed asphalt. I know that much. Solar panel. Frame, iron and silver. Cobalt, gold, aluminium. Okay. Electric cables. Okay. I think we will make another solar panel. Because we should be able to. There we go. Then we're gonna take one asphalt bucket with us up there. Because I know we're gonna put down asphalt up there before we're gonna put the panel, because we did that on the first ones. So, asphalt, yes. Panel. Now we're making solar panels. While we're trying to crush up rocks, making asphalt, doing a lot of shit. Good. Making more places for people to park. This one gonna go on down here. Then the solar panel. Iron. Go in there. Why do you know that's silver? That's why. Okay. If I just read my screen, it would be much easier, but no. Gold. Aluminium. There we go. Take these out, the gold ingots. Drop it, drop it, drop it like there's no tomorrow. There you go. And this one, gold, more gold. And then we needed cobalt. We got cobalt over here. Oh, we're gonna smelt some cobalt then. How many cobalt did we need? We do not have any cobalt. That's silver. So we're gonna need a few cobalt for this one. That's fine. We still have some cobalt up here. That's gonna be the next phase. Throw this one here. Put another stone in the crusher. There we go. There we go. And run up here. Put this one out here. Let's see. There we go. Good. We're at least making something now. We should check if we have a customer. We have a customer. Woohoo! Now we can make the seed generator. Oh no, we cannot. Because he just wanted one water. So we're almost at where we can get the seed generator. Fucking idiot. Buy some more things. Okay, close but no cigar. We need 25 for the seed generator. And we're just crushing stones. Making asphalt. Doing something. There we go. In here, start the asphalt maker. There we go. At least we got more operation going now, so it's not just standing here looking at the foundries. We got something going. And this one we're gonna make a copper this time. We got the cobalt melting. We can take all the asphalt up here. Begin to unlock more parking spaces. So we can sell some more stuff, so we can buy some stuff. Please do not run me down. I'm just working here. Flashlight. There we go. People are crazy. People are driving like lunatics. There we go. There we go. Ooh, look at this. Now we have almost a whole parking spot, parking place in functionality here. So now we get customers. Let's get down to crazy basement. There we go. Do we have any customers at the register? No. They don't want my shit. That's okay. I wouldn't buy it either. Cobalt. Thank you very much. That's the panel. How many panels do we need? I'm not sure. We will find out. Copper. Iron. Electric cable. Electric card. Copper. Electric card. There we go. This one is done. I think we need one more of the panels, don't we? I'm not sure. And then we need one cable. We will need some more cobalt down in our operation room. That's for sure, because we only have one cobalt left. This one up. Look at this shiny panel. Whee! Shiny. There we go. Yes, we're gonna need the cobalt. So let's head over here. Take our little orb of doom. 5. We have one without anything. There we go. 5. Take this one. Take the cobalt out here. We do not have that much cobalt, so we're just gonna take the cobalt out here, and then we're gonna head in and clean out some of the cobalt in here as well. We have more cobalt than I thought we would. But that's okay. There we go. Head down to the basement. Oh well, we could just check in if there's anyone in line. We now have people in line. Okay. We're gonna take care of them. Beep. 2. 22. No. 22. What am I missing? Validate. Total. Why does it say... Okay, 20.
Thank you. Goodbye.
Okay, I think I made it like 2 orders. Okay.
Hello there.
Hello there. 2.
Thank you. Good day.
Thank you. Good day to you. Come again another time. Buy something more.
Hello there.
Gonna set up another
Thank
fridge
you. Good
with
day.
the sparkling water at some point. But at least now we can buy the seat generator. So let's take the orb with us. There we go. Then we can make the seat generator when we made the solar panel. Good. Head in here. Seat generator unlocked. There we go. Go down again. Down into the oblivion. There we go. Didn't I put anything in these? No? Okay. Where? There. And there. And cobalt. There we go. And we're gonna need to make one more solar panel. There we go. You need iron. And more iron. You need gold. And more gold. Aluminium. And cobalt. The cobalt is incoming. We're working on the cobalt. Do not fear. We're working on the copper, not coal. There we go. I think we're gonna make a storage for all of these orbs at some point because this is getting confusing. Nonetheless. We need electric wire up there, I know that. So, when the ore is done, we're gonna make the solar panel here. There we go. Take the broom, brush this one off. There we go. We can now make the seat generator as well, so that's going to be sweet. Next time we're gonna have some fruit, because that will not be in this stream. But we had accomplished something. We had sold our first products. That's accomplishment. Right there. Come on, small kobolds. There we go. Run this one up, then we should get a little more power at least. Try think of if in real life we had to make our own power like that. We would not have power unless we built it. That would be crazy. Everyone building their own windmills and such. Okay, let's see. We have 100 watts in total now, so that's good. That's very good, I think. But I think I will leave this for this time. Thanks a lot for watching along. I appreciate it very much. And if you liked it, I had a blast making the video. I hope you had a blast watching along. If you did, please like, subscribe, and follow. Click the little bell if you want notifications, and hopefully see you around, because Shield Maiden is out of here. Hey!